Welcome everyone to Sebz Reviews, where I review all cartoons with my friends, voice cast, etc. Today I'm joined by one of my most trusted friends and animator, Jbinfante2005.
Hey guys, I'm Jbinfante2005. I'm a gamer, an animator, and a modeler, and a fan of classic cartoons as well.
Today we will review the 11 Tom and Jerry cartoon called the Yankee Doodle Mouse. This one, as always, was directed by both Hannah and Barbera, with vocal effects by Hannah himself providing Tom's voice.
Yup, these cartoons are getting more popular since its release, and it somehow gets its reference from the Second World War.
Yep, since this cartoon was released when World War II was happening.
Indeed, but anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Should we get on with the review?
Oh yeah, let's go. Time for the plot. The cartoon begins with Tom chasing Jerry through the kitchen, going down the basement, but not before Tom falls down the stairs and Jerry got to his hideout with Tom in pursuit.
Then Jerry suddenly declared war on Tom, ready to attack him once and for all. Yup, it had some references to the Second World War.
Yep, he even signs a document for it. We later see Jerry looking through his telescope and watching Tom sneak like a ninja with a big stupid face and putting a cheese in the entrance. Jerry looks again to the telescope and sees Tom with the most hilarious and idiotic face in cartoon history.
Yeah, indeed he has one. Then Jerry gets ready his little jeep using the iron table coming down from the wall, then shred Tom's spot while driving away.
While Jerry says hi to Tom, he forgets that he's driving a damn jeep and crashes to a table with flour on it.
Yep, he uses the flour as a smokescreen to ensure Tom hasn't seen him.
While Tom is looking for him, Jerry comes out with a plank on his hand and hits Tom with it 3 times until he notices that Jerry's the one hitting him. Jerry starts to slow back away, but not before hitting him in the face with a plank.
Here's one of my favorite parts. Tom is ready to ignite his dynamite and throws straight into Jerry. Then Jerry throws back, Tom throws back again. Then they finally switched by accident and Tom exploded. Boom!
Ah yes, my favorite scene in the short. Jerry then hides on a tee and Tom puts dynamite on it. However, the dynamite doesn't explode, leaving Jerry to escape and Tom getting exploded again.
Then he literally exploded into a sunflower.
Tom then decides to use a paper plane to put the dynamite and Jerry blows it to the other direction and it flows to Tom's face and pretty sure you know the rest.
And kaboom! Tom's face got black. No pun intended.
We then see Jerry with a big ass dynamite and puts it behind Tom, who later craps himself after finding out, but when the dynamite turns so small, Tom makes fun of it. But then, boom!
Alright, what's next? Jerry gets inside with a cute little bomber, then drops the light bulbs straight into poor Tom. And drops one of my favorite fruits, a banana, straight into his face. Then Tom fires back and destroys his plate.
Jerry goes to his mouse hole but Tom shoots through the hole, and the fireworks chase Jerry for like 5 minutes or less, with Tom looking satisfied.
Then what happens next? Jerry fires back to Tom inside the barrel, and what we expect? Boom! Another explosion. What are the chances?
Tom gets a new barrel bicycle, but it doesn't last long and he gets a toy gun, which he shoots and traps Jerry with. Finally getting the damn mouse, he ties into a big rocket. But there's a problem.
Yep, poor Tom got himself tied into a rocket or a firework, then shoots up into the sky. And of course, what we're expecting to see again, kaboom! Then Tom literally dies? Maybe. Then the large American flag showed up. Yep, this cartoon is an American one, leaving Jerry saluting to him.
Then Jerry calls the others to send more cats. The end.
Overall, this cartoon is really good. The animation, the action, and of course my favorite one, the explosions.
Yep, this one is what defined Tom and Jerry at his best.
Okay, let's see how I can put this rating. I would say 9.5 out of 10. That's all I could say. It's really good. What about yours?
Me? I will give it a 10 out of 10. It's just one of the greatest Tom and Jerry cartoons ever made. Everything about it is fabulous.
Yep, fair enough. Thanks for having me here, Sebz.
No problem, bud. This is Sebz Infante doing a review of the Yankee Doodle Mouse. Good day, everyone.